Hello, I wanted to talk a little bit about how to make our lesson plans and how to send them out. The goal for our lesson plans is to give parents something that's easy, like a one-page sheet that is easy to print off so that if they sit down with their child to do the lesson, they will be able to open it up or to pull it up on their phone or on their computer or print it off, and that they'll have a one-page sheet that's easy to follow that gives a short basic outline of a chapter for the week, that has a couple of suggestions, and that has some links to the web content that is a part of the Alive in Christ curriculum. Each of the chapters in the Alive in Christ book comes with a unit, and each one has a unit overview like you see here. This one is from the second grade book, and this outlines 3 chapters that will be covered and will kind of be part of doing the curriculum at home in this first month. If you flip it over, this page shows you a lesson plan that's in the book, and more or less this is kind of what we're trying to mirror, to give them some ideas that are simple and easy to follow, to highlight some of the major vocabulary words, and to help them find some easy links to the main Alive in Christ website. If we look at the first chapter, for instance, on this page, there's not really anything that needs to be on an outline. On the second page, you see the words Psalms and creation. Those are 2 of the vocabulary words that we should probably highlight. It talks about being made in God's own image and how people can make choices. The third page talks about sin and the Son of God. So those are 2 other pieces that we want to highlight. And then it has some activities at the end of the chapter. So these are some of the pieces that we'll use to make our lesson plan and our outline for this week. Here is the basic lesson plan outline. We will send this template to you so that you have access to it. You simply fill in the week at the beginning of it, and then you look at the chapter. This one highlights kind of the things that I was talking about a moment ago. It talks about psalms and prayers, creation, sin, Son of God. Those are the vocabulary things. It gives a little short outline of the chapter that uses some of the information that you can find on the lesson plan that's given in the teacher's manual. The link to the website is a very easy one to find. It just links to the second grade first chapter handout in the parents section of the website. And we'll show you how to find that in just a second. The suggested activity, these can be from the book. The teacher's manual has some. The seasonal activity is something that we want to try and encourage people to think about different things for a month. This month, because it was just the summer and kids are coming back from summer vacation and things are strange, it can be a good time to talk about goals and dreams and what happened. And then one prayer experience or one prayer thought. And then the conclusion of it is a simple personal message. This one is just an example, but since this outline will probably be sent out, we'll do it, and I will just make a note about introducing Chris Sabajo, who's going to be the teacher for the second grade, and then let them know that because he's getting married this week, he wasn't in person, but he'll be working with the children soon. So when I go online to flocknote.com and you hit the login button, it pops up with a menu that looks like this. And if you hit send an email, this should be similar for all of you, although I have many groups that I can send it to. You will each have one for your own grade that should look like this. So if I was going to send it to the second grade, I'd click there. Subject, you could put like weekly lesson plan. And then I can attach the file. And I have it here. So I just saved it as a simple PDF file that I downloaded, and then you could type a simple message here, and then this would go out as an email. You hit preview, which is down on the bottom, and then it'll show you what it looks like, and then you could hit send it if you want to send it. Now I'm not actually going to send this one because it's just practice, but this should be similar to how you would simply send out one as an email, and that will give us a chance to look at it and to be able to follow up with people if we need to.